Geminis, and thank you so much for being here, Gemini. This is going to be for positivity, zero negativity. All that negative, please leave my realm, please leave my airspace. We are too protected, and we don't do good with that energy, you know. This is gonna be our next 48-hour reading, right? Right. For my Gemini. With zero negativity. I did went ahead and sage in space. I also went ahead and sparked up the candle. Again, it gave me high flames. So that's intuition right there. Intuition, and I also went ahead and put the water so that it can be clear. I want everything, every message, everything to be clear. No darkness, no smoke, no mystics in my energy. Okay, I don't know for what reason right now I'm getting Kendrick Lamar. Something about energy, right? He got a song got to do with energy, right? Yeah, he do. But hopefully everything is going good, my Geminis. This is going to be for your next 48-hour reading. 48-hour reading for my Gemini. After this reading, Gemini, you will go ahead and have a career, finance, and money reading. That will be coming in like about 3 days. Okay, let's get to it. This is for your next 48-hour reading. Let's see what's going on with you. Ooh, the High Priest. High Priest means it's like you want to open up, but you don't want to open up. But what's happening is if you don't open up, it's going to eat you inside. So you have to open up about what the problem is. Let's see what the problem is. The Magician. Something that you're creating in your life, or somebody that wants to create for you. I got it. Sorry for that, I just burped. But I got it. What's going on is that you want to do stuff your way, but there's somebody that's saying, no, do it this way. For example, you want to open up a business, and when you tell somebody, they come and give you some ideas that drive you way off your path. And the ideas sound good. For example, I'm going to give you an example. I want to go ahead and open up a mobile detailing car wash, correct? Now, look, my readings are not gender revealing, so if you're a male, flip it. If you're a female, flip it. And, you know, our spirit guides talking actually in different languages within the same language. So just be open-minded and be aware. So let's say you want to open up a mobile detailing car wash, right? Right. If you want to open up a mobile detailing car wash, what's going on is that you might have everything down, packed, planned out in your notebook. And then when you go tell somebody the idea, they give you some more ideas. And everything you wrote down on the notebook kind of drives you off your ideas. And now you're like, damn, that idea sounds good. And it sounds way better than the idea I had. And it's kind of driving you out. So that's the problem you have with and why you want to keep your ideas to yourself. So that's sort of like a problem you have there. Let's get your past position and see why you're thinking like this. Prince of Pentacles. Well, the reason why you might be thinking like this is because people giving you these ideas are actually very successful and very and it actually worked for them. But I'm gonna tell you something. What worked for them doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So be very aware of that. Not everybody have the same path or have the same path. Maybe the person that's giving you these actual examples, or you see them as an example, got to where they got to, not actually being or receiving any advices. So why would you receive so it's just keep it in mind, and as well, on a positive note, look at it from a different angle. Two brains think better than one. So it's good to take those ideas and just put them together with yours and keep on creating from there. But don't stop creating or change all of your ideas or change your path just because somebody else won, you know? Sometimes it's good to get started by yourself, and as you go, you get people's ideas or stuff like that. But sometimes it's good just to keep your money privacy and your love life private and just go through it yourself. Just like I was saying in the general reading, I was saying sometimes one man team is the best team. You don't really need a whole team or need a lot of brains, you know? So it's just only you know what's best for your business. And when you're going to pick brains, pick it in the right sense. Don't pick it in the sense of like, yeah, I'm going to just pick his brain since he's successful and he has everything. I'll go and do whatever he did. No, do your own plans. Let's look at the way you think about the situation. Yeah, so it's sort of like uh a person's plans. This is the Five of Swords. A person's plans because can actually be a disturbance. A disturbance in the way of is driving you off road or off path. And in reality, when you actually and you're thinking that reality, when you actually okay, they're giving you all these advices, but how are you really helping me? Like, like so it's like you're giving me all these advices on what to do, but are you funding me? You know what I'm saying? Are you funding me? Are you, like it's stuff like that. Like, are you buying anything for me that got to do with me and my projects and what I got to do? Like, so it's just you're you're in your head about that. You're indecisive because it's like, wow, like okay, I understand. It's very true, and maybe they might give you an idea that might drive you off the boat and be like, then what's the point of even started? Because I need way more. So so it's just sometimes gotta be smart with your ideas, and it's good to ask for advice, but sometimes it's better not to. And even though it's gonna hurt us inside, and it might put us in a lower position, um, this can be from a mom. It can be a mom or a dad or a father figure, which is actually trying to tell you what's best for you. And I'm gonna say something because it's very respectful to obey your parents or obey a higher up, but they don't have the same destiny as us, because we were born alone and we leave alone. I've been saying that for a long time now. We're born alone and we leave alone, so only you know what's best for you. And it's different generations. Generations change. Let's see how they think about how you think about the actual situation. Yeah, so the way they think about the situation, about the way you think, is more like um very positive and charging forward, but hard headed at a certain time. So maybe them putting their own persona on the way that they feel about you is hurting you. So don't let nobody judge you. Tupac said only God could judge me. Yeah, and yeah, it's not because it's Tupac said it. It's just the realization of the rules that come into play are man made. So um, if the rules are man made, is it really breaking the rules? Because you just made these rules. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to just follow your own path, and at the same time try to not follow the rules, but try to demonstrate that, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's better to show with actions more than words, because if you go ahead and you show um if you're more like, no, I'm not gonna do that, no, that sounds wrong, no, they're gonna see you as what they're seeing you here, hard-headed, doesn't really learn, but just keeps pushing forward, and they're gonna end up going in the same cycle. That's the way that they're judging you. But if you're more on a like, oh yeah, that sounds nice, yeah, that sounds good, and then when you close the door, keep on doing your own your own thing, then everybody's happy. And then when they see it, oh, but you didn't do it how I told you. Oh, you did. Just play it off, because what can you do? At the end, either you will learn or they will learn. Only the future could tell. Let's look at the future. The future is you staying in your head. The future is you now staying in your head, not knowing what to do because you're not opening up. Wow. So due to you not opening up and seeking advice is tormentation for you. Tormentation for you. I don't know how to really say it, but yeah, bear with me. It's like tormentation for you, because now you don't really know what to do, And from you not knowing what to do, it's kind of like messing with you. Like, damn, am I really even in the right? Should I go do something else? And it's telling you to seek advice. It's actually telling you to go seek advice. And even to look within, to breathe. Breathe. A lot of mixed of emotions. Sometimes you're positive, sometimes you're negative. You're very indecisive in the energy. And when people try to guide you, you're kind of hard headed, and you want to succeed in your own way. Let's go ahead and look at the external influences. This is how people actually view you, not think about you. Six of Pentacles. There's someone that actually would die to be with you, and they have a lot of people behind them, or it can be maybe just to one, and they will do anything to go ahead and be with you. And you might see yourself like the Nine of Swords, but they actually see you as a gem. They see you as somebody that's very important, and they actually know your potential more than what you know yourself at this point. So, it seems like you've been hurt a lot, so it's kind of hard to trust and to open up to people that you actually read red flags on, and then they want to go ahead and change the circumstance. Like, no, you already did this, why would I do it? So it's like, it's more like if you're bowing down to somebody, you're like bowing down to somebody, right? You're bowing down to somebody, but instead of bowing down to them, bowing down, right? Like when you bow down, instead of bowing down to them at their feet, it's like if you're bowing down to them at their head. Like, you're still saying them like, I'm gonna bow down to you, but I'm gonna bow down to you at your head, because I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to not even think that you're better than me in whatever way that you think. I hope that fits right there, because that was pretty confusing to me, but yes. Let's look at your internal influences. This is how you actually view the situation, not how others view the situation. Prince of Cups, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is more like help. You have help all over you. So you view the situation as in you have help all over you. But I don't know why you don't want to take the actual help, or you don't want to seek the help. And you also know something is coming. You know something is coming. Something big is coming. So you actually have that feeling, or you feel it in the wind. You feel it in the wind. When you step outside, you feel it. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears is Tower. So you fear problems. You fear. But hold on. But it's crazy. The Tower appeared in the hopes and fears, and I'm just getting it from two different angles. I'm getting it from a good way and from a bad way. That's crazy, because fear is bad, hope is good. So the hopes that I'm getting is more like I see it more like you have blessings on the way. I don't see it as a bad thing. I see that you have blessings on the way, and you have no clue that the blessings are on the way. No clue whatsoever. And it's blessings that would actually go ahead and all of this will be over. It would take care of all of this. So it's like you have a message on the way that brings a tremendous blessing, that this will all be over. But what you fear is the actual reading is what you fear. What you fear is you putting in so much time, so much work, so much mental into everything you're doing, and nothing actually happening, and it's just gonna create more problems. Wow. That's very detailed for the Tower card. If I keep on going, I might ruin it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the outcome card. I want to see your outcome so bad. The outcome is Prince of Swords. Is going through the war, coming out of the war, and being like, you see, I made it. I told you. And looking back like, that was nothing. I'm ready for more. Let's go. So, Prince of Swords and the outcome. You did it, and you're ready now for the worst. So, it's still not done. This is just the beginning. But what you went through was just the beginning of what is to happen. I can't really tell you if what is to happen is going to be positive or negative. But what I can tell you is that you're ready. And when you're ready, you don't need to get ready. You ready. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you if your outcome is going to be positive or negative. I mean, if after your outcome is going to be positive or negative, what you need to go through. But I can just tell you that you're ready for whatever is coming. It's like, I've been there, done that, man. What's next? I'm ready. I'm ready to go from a Prince of Swords to a King of Swords. That's what you're seeking right now. I'm going to go ahead and look up the Prince of Swords just for your outcome card, because that one really hit me, to be honest. Seems pretty cool. Pretty cool card in your outcome position. Prince of Swords. Aggressive and competitive. That's because you went through all of this, so now you're aggressive and competitive, and you feel the confidence. You believe the world is out to get you, and because of that, you think it gives you the right to lash out. So that's what it is. So you think the world is out to get you, or the people that might giving you advice you've seen red flags on them, and you kind of like don't trust their saying. So you kind of like how it says, you believe the world is out to get you, and because of that, you think it gives you the right to lash out. So it's more like, now you will be ready, because you overcame that fear, but you're also on the lookout of not really, staying strong and staying firm. If you're able to cool off and come back to reality, your spirit could be used for good. So it's sort of, once I read that, it kind of like seems to, it kind of went back, not as an outcome card, but more as the way, if I could put this all the way up here, it's kind of like a way, it's like a clarification card for the reading. It's sort of like going through the worst and then being able not to lash out because of everything you're going through. So it's kind of staying to yourself, staying strong, and not lashing out because of everything you're going through. Being cautious. I'm gonna read it again because it was a good card. It speaks to me a lot too. Aggressive and combative. Very aggressive. That's why I said you're hard-headed. Aggressive. People try to give you advice, and it's more like, yeah, but no. Even with your love life, when it comes to a woman or to man, it could be either or. You're guarding your heart a lot. If you're able to cool down, your spirit can be used for good. So it's sort of like move cautiously, kind of think things over. Kind of like meditate a little bit more, and be open-minded. Don't be so close-minded. I will go ahead and read one clarification card for this actual spread, just to clarify the actual reading. The Empress. The Empress, I would take it more as in the universe, or is the universe just trying to guide you and trying to go ahead and make the stormy weather clearer for you. That's why the moon is so clear up there. And it's sort of the person you're avoiding their advice and stuff like that, they actually have a key to something that you need. So be more aware of the messages that are getting related to you, and don't overlook them as much. They kind of mean something. They have a key in between. Now, the key doesn't mean it could do you good, but in your head, in your brain, it can do you some good. It could do you some good. It could brighten you in your head. It could give you a sort of a spark. Oh, I got it. Thank you for that information. I got it now. Also, when it comes to women, even if you're a female or a male, it doesn't matter. Treat women better. Sort of treat women better. Seems like the way you're treating women is not really equal. And what's happening with women is that woman is part of the universe. Is nature. Mother Nature seems to be a feminine energy. So Mother Nature takes care of their woman. So take care of women, and Mother Nature will actually bless you a little bit more. Women is very important in your life. But always be on your tippy toes. You know? Always have that guarded energy you have. Never let that energy go. So basically, even when you're putting all your trust into something, be aware. But this was positivity, my Gemini. Zero negativity. And this was for your general reading for the next 48 hours. I don't know how you feel in your 48 hours, but I hope you woke up feeling good. Or you woke up feeling marvelous. Whoa. But yeah, my Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.